You guys, oh my god, this made me so happy. I went out earlier and I found sugar swirls. I thought they were not discontinued, but like I had heard somewhere that they were limited edition or like seasonal, like the strawberry sunrise. Another one of my favorite flavors that Alani has ever come out with, and I'm assuming it was like a limited time kind of thing because I had it a few times and then never had it again because it just couldn't find it anywhere. Thought that happened with sherbet swirl and I found a bunch of them. One of my favorite flavors right here. This and witch's brew, top tier. Anyway, let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my booktube channel. Today's video is going to be, honestly, I wasn't originally gonna film a video like this, but I'm gonna explain myself. So as you guys know, last week's video was a collection of all of the books that I'm going to prioritize for the rest of 2025, aka like a TBR for the rest of the year. That's all well and good. Because I made that video, I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna make a TBR video for November or December because I have that video and that's technically like a TBR for the rest of the year. Even if I never follow a TBR, at least not ever really to a T, I feel like the structure of a TBR is good for me because there were a lot of books in that video. There was a lot of books that I was talking about. So I think kind of narrowing it down for November and December will be good for me. So that's essentially what this video is going to be. It is going to be a November TBR video, specifically from a collection of books that I decided I was going to prioritize for the rest of 2025. So I have this bowl here. This is my favorite bowl that I own. It's a little strawberry bowl. I love her. And inside I have, it looks very empty, but inside I have a bunch of books in here. The books that were a part of last week's video. I'm gonna pick 4 books out because right now I am currently reading I'm not really reading anything at all right now because of the slump that Edge of Darkness put me in. But right now I'm reading The Rule Breaker, as well as I really want to start The Good Girl Effect paperback because I feel like The Good Girl Effect will be good as like a book to get me out of a slump. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna pick 4 books because technically those books are also part of my TBR for November. It'll be 6 books total, but we're gonna pick 4. First one, The Pucking Wrong Man by C.R. Jane. Perfect. Another good palate cleanser book for me. Here it is, The Pucking Wrong Man by C.R. Jane. This is the 4th book, I believe, in the Pucking Wrong series. I'm almost done with this series. I'm excited. And these books are always just so like spicy and crazy and unhinged and fun. They're dark hockey romances. This is another subgenre of romance or of dark romance that are really good palate cleanser books for me. So here's our first one. 3 more. This is gonna be a really quick video, honestly. Next one, Pucking Strong. Oh, I don't want to have more. Okay, we're gonna skip that one just because I don't want to have a ton of the same genre of book. I don't want to pick another hockey book, so that's gonna go back in the mix. So yeah, I don't want to pick a ton of the same genre. Love Unwritten, which is definitely not a palate cleanser type of book because look at how fucking big it is, but it'll be part of our list. Oh my god, I'm so happy I found her. Me and the love of my life reunited once again. Love Unwritten. I've been meaning to read this book for a long time. This is the 2nd book in Lakefront Billionaires. It's literally a 3-book series. I read Love Redesigned, which is the 1st book last year, and Love Arranged, which is the 3rd book, came out a few weeks ago. So we're gonna read this. Also, forgot to mention this, what I did is if there's like the remainder of a series on a TBR or part of my TBR for the rest of the year, I just picked the 1st book or like the most recent book that I need to read. So for example, technically for the rest of 2025, I want to finish Lakefront Billionaires, but obviously I can't read Love Arranged without reading Love Unwritten. So I just put Love Unwritten in the bowl. And another example, Addicted After All. Obviously I need to finish the rest of Addicted Calloway, but rather than putting all of the books in here individually, I just put Addicted After All because obviously I need to read that before I can read the rest of them. So yeah, Love Unwritten. That's number 2. Now number 3. Addicted after all. I jinxed that. Oh god, that's funny. Okay, honestly, this is good. Addicted after all. This is good for me. I think I just need to honestly just put this on every single TBR for the rest of my life until I finish Addicted Calloway. Hello? What are you doing? Oh my god, I all I hear is okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that like smacking noise was my mom cutting potatoes in the kitchen. I live in a very small apartment, so like it's either you hear nothing or you hear everything. So anyway, Addicted after all. This will be good for me. Like I said, I think I just need to put it on every single TBR until I die, or at least until, or until I finish the series, whichever one comes first. There's option 3, and now last option. Oh, okay, we'll pick this one. Still Beating. Honestly, I was staring this one in the face. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. Still Beating. This is also a really good option because it's a standalone. All of the rest of these are series or part of series that I need to finish. So this will be some good standalone energy. It's not very long, like a little over 300 pages. So that'll be perfect, honestly. So yeah, here is our TBR. Let me grab all of the books. So let me grab The Rule Breaker and The Good Girl Effect. So as I said, these 2 books are my current reads. I believe I'm on chapter like 10 or so now because I'm reading this book on my Kindle as well. But when I was reading it paperback, I got up to chapter 5. But I think I'm a little bit further. I haven't read too much just because I haven't had time, and B, because like I said, Edge of Darkness. I feel like you guys are going to continue to hear about what put me in a slump until I get out of my slump. So prepare to be sick of me talking about Edge of Darkness. Anyway, also we have The Good Girl Effect. I'm actually really itching to read this, so I think I'm going to pick this up very soon. How soon, I don't know, but soon enough. I think these 2 are like my get me out of a slump authors. C.R. Jane and Sarah Kate, they're like perfect. The Pucking Wrong series is like, I would say it's both dark and taboo. And this is just straight up taboo. There's no darkness to this at all. At least not to my knowledge. So I genuinely think these are going to be perfect for me to get me out of my slump. And like I said, I've really been like eyeing this book lately. She's giving me good vibes. So we have that, and then like I said, we have The Rule Breaker. Currently reading The Rule Breaker, reading it quite slowly because I'm reading everything slowly right now. And then we have our other babies, Still Beating, Addicted After All, and Love Unwritten. A lot of wait, it's such a cute theme. Oh, it's like pink and blue. Oh, that's cute. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. I was using a bowl. But here's our TBR. Here's our TBR for November. I'm actually very happy with it because I feel like there are a lot of good contenders on here of books that I actually could get to and like be in the mood for, especially like I said, when it comes to my palette cleanser books. I honestly, I just, I think I forget that like in order to read something, I actually have to like pick it up and read it. So that's kind of like my roadblock right now is like actually picking up a book and starting it. Oh, and also don't get it twisted. When Sin Bin comes out, I will be reading Sin Bin in November. Slump or not, I'm reading that hoe as soon as she drops. So yeah, we'll see how I do with this TBR and what December brings me. I'm looking forward to this month because I feel like I've had a great reading year in terms of like finding God tiers, finding favorite series, finding everything like that. I want to finish off the year as strong as possible. It does kind of suck that like I read Edge of Darkness and like now it's putting me in a slump. I wasn't really in a slump at all this year. Now the urge to not read is hitting me in October. I need to lock in for the rest of the year. That's it for today's video, you guys. It was really short. It was just something that I wanted to get out to you guys for you guys and for me, because like I said, I definitely do think, even though I don't follow my TBRs like super strongly, having some sort of structure to my reading month is good for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read any of these books, if you love them, if you hate them. Also, Fourth Wing is loosely on my TBR for this month, but no guarantees that will be getting done by me in November. Hope and pray and wish, but no promises. Let me know what you guys are reading in November. If you guys have an amazing day or night or afternoon or whatever time of day it is where you are. I love you all.